Hi, it's Maggie the Irish Gypsy here to bring you your April 2024 general reading. We are looking at the first half of April, roughly from the 1st through the 15th, time of course always being a little bit fluid. And this reading is for the earth sign of Capricorn. As always, I hope everyone is well. Thanks so much for taking the time to watch these videos. So Capricorn, this is for you, first half of April 2024. If your sun, moon, rising, or Venus sign is in Capricorn, if you're cross-watching for a Capricorn, this video is still relevant. So if you know any or all of your other sign placements, sun, moon, rising, Venus, watch those videos as well, because it can bring in a little more insight and perspective into your personal situation. If something really hits home, if you're saying, wow, that's really what's going on with me, if it really resonates with you and you'd like to take a deeper look at something, or if you simply like the reading style, if you're interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please email me at maggie1mcguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking on the description or title of this video. I would love to hear from you. I can usually get back to you the same day or within 24 hours with more information. I do offer a pretty wide array of choices for readings, different types, lengths, styles, budgets, spreads, all areas of life. There's something in there for everyone. And I'm pretty diligent with timely scheduling as well. So if something you're interested in, email me. All right, Capricorn, let's move right into your reading and see what is in store generally for you for the first half of April 2024. For those who wish to know, I am using the Deluxe Royal Tarot or the Divine Royal Tarot and clarifying with the Gilded Tarot, both by artist Cyril Marchetti. We begin, Capricorn, with the Five of Wands. A little bit of conflict there. Perhaps internal conflict, conflict within yourself, conflict with other people or a person or a situation. Competitive energy, maybe some gossip or rumor mongering, competition, conflict. King of Coins, there you are, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, showing up as a king, but this is general reading, could be female as well. This is likely you for many of you because it's an earth sign. For some of you, it might be another earth sign that's relevant. Conflict in and around. Next, we have another king, the King of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus sign, or somebody showing up like the King of Air. Truth, right, enlightenment, education, probably a very clear and direct person, can sometimes come across as a bit reserved. Showing up as male, could be female as well. This is somebody else who's relevant in the situation. With the Two of Swords, which is, twos usually represent being at a crossroads, so there's a choice to be made. The Two of Swords can represent having difficulty making a choice. In the preceding card to this, of course, would be the Ace of Swords, which is where you see some truth. You have some new perspective. You're illumined, like the light bulb goes off over your head. But then here in the next card, we have the Two of Swords, where somebody's like, no, I don't want to look at that truth. I don't want to look at that. I don't want to think about that because then I'll have to do something. The Two of Swords can represent feeling stuck because there's like an 800-pound purple gorilla sitting in your living room. And you know that 800-pound purple gorilla is sitting in your living room, but you figure, well, as long as I don't acknowledge it, as long as I don't look at it directly, then I don't have to make a choice as to what I want to do about it, right? That can be what the Two of Swords is. So this could be somebody relevant in or influential in this situation who just doesn't want to look at something at a certain truth, and therefore keep themselves from having to make a decision or be the one to make a decision about something. For some of you, this King of Swords might not be a specific person. It might be you energetically not wanting to not wanting to look at something you already know. Others of you, it can be somebody else who's kind of close to you and frustratingly not wanting to admit something or look at something because then they'd have to acknowledge that something needs to be done, right? And take action. Probably where that conflict is coming from. Next, we have the Three of Coins, a we card, not a me card. This is a card about compromise, negotiation, collaboration, working together towards a common cause or goal, which can be quite positive. But sometimes it can be challenging in that it can represent, getting everybody to the table and getting everybody to agree on what the right path forward is, or, which can be difficult and involves compromise and negotiation as well. With that, we have another three, the Three of Cups, which is a card of celebration, parties, friends, kindred spirits, your tribe, positive social connections in the community. Looks like there's people around you. I think I may have seen something similar to this for you before, Capricorn. Looks like there's people around you that are willing to help. There may even be people around you that want you to leave a particular situation and are willing to help towards that. For some of you, there may be a person there that doesn't agree, though. This King of Swords. It might not be in that group. It might just be personally for you or somebody else. From the bottom of the deck, the overall energy is the Seven of Wands. Having to stand up for yourself, defending, guarding, protecting. Determined, even though you feel you're being challenged, or there's challenges here, but this is a card of, that's okay. I'm still going to stand up for myself. I'm still going to stand up for what I believe in. Let's take a look at that overall energy of Seven of Wands. The Lovers, a relationship, a partnership, a relationship at a crossroads. A decision needs to be made. Now, the decision might be about the relationship itself. Do we move forward together? And if so, how? Do we go our separate ways? And if so, how? It might be a third-party situation. Maybe there's two people to choose from. Some of you, the choice and decision could be in another area of life, like job, work, career, moving, but it still, affects a primary relationship and therefore, should be made together. The Six of Swords, healing, leaving the worst of it behind you, whatever the challenge is, and moving into a place that's more peaceful and serene and balanced. There's a card of healing. Now, healing, particularly in its early stages, can have its ups and downs too, but the problem itself, like surgery, right? The problem itself has been fixed. You're not quite to the other shore and on solid ground yet, but you're moving in the right direction. The Ten of Swords, coming perhaps to a challenging or painful understanding that something is at an end. It's run its course, or it's turned out not to be good for you. It's it's realizing that something needs to come to an end, and so you can move on. It looks like somebody else doesn't agree, though, or they're not seeing it that way. Again, it may be about their relationship itself. It's so similar to Taurus and Virgos. It might be about the relationship itself, or it might be a significant decision in another area of life that's causing conflict within a relationship or partnership because the other person doesn't agree. Let's take a look at that conflict in the Five of Wands. The Seven of Wands again. The World, major cycle ending. The Knight of Swords, being very decisive and action-oriented about it. The conflict is about somebody not agreeing with you feeling like something needs to end. Again, it might be the relationship, it might be something else. We need to move. I need to quit my job and go over to do this other thing. Somebody... Or, this relationship, it's had so many problems for so long, we've got to go. And somebody's saying, and that's the source of the argument. Why are you doing this now? Why are you doing this so quickly? Why are you, Three of Cups. Your friends, these people are against me. They're trying to pull you away from me. They're trying to, they're giving you bad advice. That's what the conflict is about that I'm picking up. Let's take a look at this King of Swords, Two of Swords. Ace of Wands, exciting new beginning. Queen of Pentacles, which is the same as Queen of Coins, so we have a couple here, the King and Queen of Earth. Two of Wands, choices and decisions of action. This it's like somebody doesn't want to acknowledge it. It's like somebody says thinks that something can still be fixed, that it's still viable, and you're like, no, I need to go in this completely different direction. And it looks like you have support, but they may feel like your support is the wrong support, or they're against me kind of energy. Let's take a look at that Three of Coins, Three of Cups. This feels like a very specifically focused reading here. And again, this doesn't have to be about a relationship itself for some of you. There's a strong energy towards that, maybe for more than half of you. But again, it could also be that the source of the conflict is making a decision, like in career, work, money, moving, something else, where you do have people that are supporting that decision or even encouraging it, but somebody is like, no, that's not the right thing. Three of Coins, Three of Cups. I mean, it's a general reading, so the little details and specifics are going to vary for those of you watching. Three of Coins, Three of Cups. The Fool. Whoever these people are that are around you, they think you need to take a risk, take a chance, step out of your comfort zone, take a leap of faith, start a brand, total new path. Eight of Cups, leaving and walking away that which no longer serves you. Knight of Cups and the Tower, and are totally willing to help, particularly if it's a romantic, prospect, willing to help you bring this tower down, right? End it once and for all. I mean, that's kind of the gist of this whole reading, regardless of how the finer details of it work out, because it's a general reading. The conflict is about a new path you've chosen because you feel like you can't continue on the old path, regardless of what that is. And somebody who's not on board for that, and other people who say, oh, it's the best thing for you. And that's kind of the conflict. Let's get some guidance and advice from Spirit. The Hanging Man. The Hanging Man asks you to look at this from a different way, because the Hanging Man is a card of kind of a temporary period of self-sacrifice or denial by not acting just yet. There are things you may not know. You may be in too much of a rush to move forward. The Hanging Man hangs upside down from the Tree of Knowledge because even though it might be temporarily uncomfortable, he's seeing things from a different perspective. Things get shaken up, right? And you see what comes out. Watching something play out can give you more information and knowledge about it, so that you make, when you do choose to act, you make perhaps a better decision. It may be that watching a situation play out for a while before taking any decisive action, you may dodge a bullet. You may go, wow, I'm so glad I waited because I wouldn't do that thing now, right? It's advising you to take a step back and just kind of see what other information you can pick out. You may see something from a different perspective. The Ten of Cups and the Four of Wands. These are both the happy home balance, stability, home, family, kids, whatever, that white picket fence energy. These are the primary cards for that in the tarot. There's a strong, and the Ten of Pentacles, which is long-term security and stability, and the Star, which is renewed, restored hope, faith, and optimism. So, I mean, cards, of course, are open to different interpretations, but what I'm feeling here is that Spirit is saying, don't just go rushing into this just yet. Take some time. I don't think you know everything yet, especially if you're choosing a new path. That new path may not be the best path for you. There's some energy here that being more moderate and temperate will be better for your home and family, whatever that is for you. And if it's about bringing circumstances around that to an end, take some time to kind of think and plan this out carefully. It may not be that the decision to end it is wrong in and of itself, but there may be a better way to do it. That's what I'm getting here, kind of a wait, cautious, plan this out a little bit better. Don't just rush into that. You may be repeating. This may be a different version, just a different version of a cycle that you've repeated in the past. So kind of the Hanging Man asks you to take a step back, wait, watch, check your own motives as well. Make sure you're not repeating an unhealthy cycle of charging out of something again. All right, I'm going to leave it there, Capricorn. Those are your messages for the first half of April 2024. I hope they've been helpful and useful. Maybe they validated what you're already thinking and feeling, or given you some food for thought. Again, if it did resonate with you, if it did strike home with you, and you'd like to pull the curtain back, take a deeper look at it, or you simply like the reading style, if you are interested in a personal reading with me for yourself or as a gift for someone else, please feel free to email me directly at maggie1maguire@gmail.com. You can see that contact info by clicking the description or title of this video. I would be delighted to hear from you, and I would love to work with you. I will see you all in a couple of weeks for the April mid-month readings. Stay well, stay safe. Hope to see you back here again soon. Bye-bye.